Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are fit and fine. So today we will discuss about the ecosystem, the concept, structure and function of an ecosystem. Basically, the simplest definition of an ecosystem is the community or group of living organisms that live in and interact with each other in a specific environment. Further, ecosystem is characterized by basic structure and functional features which are common. So basically we will firstly discuss about the structural features of the ecosystem, composition and organization of biological communities and abiotic components constitute structure of an ecosystem. Structure features further characterized in biotic structure. The biotic structure is that the plants, animals, and microorganisms present in an ecosystem, they all form biotic components. So further, producers, consumers, and decomposers are the main part of the biotic structures. The producers are the mainly green plants which may synthesize their food themselves by making the use of carbon dioxide which is present in air and water. So consumer are those organisms which got their organic food by feeding upon the other organisms. Herbivores, carnivores and omnivores are included in consumer. We all know that plant eaters are known as herbivores, meat eaters are known as carnivores, and the consumers which feed both plants and animals are known as omnivores. For example, human, rat, etc. So decomposers derive their nutrition by breaking down the complex organic molecules to simpler organic compounds, for example, bacteria and fungi. Next is abiotic structure. The physical and chemical components of an ecosystem constitute its abiotic structure. The sunlight and shade, duration of sun hours, maximum minimum temperature are all included in physical factors. On the other hand, availability of major essential nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus are the chemical features of the abiotic structure. So here are the functional features of an ecosystem. Every ecosystem performs under natural conditions in a systematic way. Food chain, food webs, trophic structure, energy flow, cycling of nutrients are the major functional attributes of the ecosystem. The producers and consumers are arranged in an ecosystem in a definite manner, and their interaction along with population size is expressed together as trophic structure. Each food level is known as trophic level, and amount of living matter at each trophic level at a given time is called standing crop or standing biomass. Food chain is also included in the functional features of an ecosystem. The food chain describes who eats whom in the wild. For example, grass produces its own food from sunlight. A rabbit eats that grass. All organisms, either living or dead, are potential food for some other organism, and thus there is essentially no waste is functioning of the natural ecosystem. There are two major types of food chains. First is grazing food chain. It starts with green plants. The second is detritus food chain. It starts with the dead organic matters which the detrivores and decomposers consume. So here is the example of the detritus food chain. Next topic is food web. So food chains in ecosystems are rarely found to operate as isolated linear sequence. Rather, they are found to be interconnected and usually form a complex network with several linkages and are known as food webs. So here is the example of the food web. Next is significance or importance of food chains and food webs. They both are playing very important role in the ecosystem. The food chains are also help in maintaining and regulating the population size of different animals. Food chains show a unique property of biological magnification of some chemicals. Graphic representation of trophic structure and function of an ecosystem is known as an ecological pyramids. So there are three types of pyramids. First is pyramids of numbers. It represents the number of individual organisms at each trophic level. Pyramid of biomass is based upon the total biomass or the dry matter at each trophic level in a food chain. The pyramid of biomass can be uprighted or the inverted. The last is pyramid of energy. The amount of energy present at each trophic level is considered for this type of pyramid. Pyramid of energy gives the best representation of trophic relationships, and it is always on the upright direction. Characteristics of the ecosystem: it regulates the essential ecological processes, supports life system and renders stability. It is also responsible for cycling of nutrients between biotic and abiotic components. So here are the types of ecosystem. Firstly, the ecosystem is divided into terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. Forest, grassland, tundra, desert are the terrestrial ecosystem. On the other hand, freshwater and marine water are the aquatic ecosystems. Forest ecosystem consists of several plants, trees, animals, and microorganisms that live in coordination with abiotic factors of environment. Tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, temperate evergreen, temperate deciduous, taiga or boreal are the types of forest ecosystems. In tropical evergreen rainforest, only a small percentage of tropical forests are rainforest. It is characterized by deep and dense vegetation. The main characteristics of tropical deciduous rainforest is the broad-leaved trees along with dense bushes, shrubs, etc. The temperate evergreen forest is the type of forest that is characterized by a small number of trees. It involves the moist temperate region with sufficient rainfall. The main trees of temperate deciduous forest are maple, oak, peach, etc. Taiga or boreal is situated just south of tundra. Taiga is characterized by evergreen conifers. So here are the characteristics of forest ecosystem. The first is warm temperatures and sufficient rainfall resulting in the formation of numerous ponds, lakes, etc. The forest supports many wild animals and protects the biodiversity. Next is functions of the forest ecosystem. Goods obtained from the forest like honey, wild meat, fruits, mushrooms, etc. In ecological functions, forests play an important role in maintaining ecological factors such as climate, carbon storage, etc. Second is grassland ecosystem. The vegetation is dominated by grasses and herbs. Temperate grasslands are tropical or savanna grasslands are examples of the grassland ecosystem. Next is tundra ecosystem. They are devoid of trees and are found in cold climates or where rainfall is scarce. The desert ecosystems. Deserts are found throughout the world. These are the regions with little rainfall and scarce vegetation. Next is aquatic ecosystem. It is a water-based environment wherein living organisms interact with both physical and chemical features of environment. Features of aquatic system. Freshwater or saltwater can be used to make them. They serve as a home for a variety of aquatic animals. They help regulate hydrological cycle and act as a pollution filter among other things. Freshwater aquatic ecosystem. This ecosystem covers less than 1% of Earth's surface and is divided into the three main parts: swamps and wetlands, lantic ecosystem, lotic ecosystem. Marine water ecosystem. It is the largest aquatic ecosystem and covers 70% of Earth's total surface. It includes ocean ecosystem, estuaries, coral reefs, coastal ecosystems. These are formed when land and water meet. So functions of aquatic ecosystem: facilitates recycling of nutrients, helps to purify water, mitigates flood, recharges groundwater. I hope the topic of ecosystem will beneficial for you. So enjoy this video and share this with your friends.